Kevin Samuels, Tyler Perry, Keke Palmer, friendship competition. Welcome back to my channel, All Things Mesia. My name is Mesia, and this is the Talk with Mesia, and as you can tell from the background, but today the topic is going to be opinions, and I'm going to be telling you my opinions on a few topics, and if that's something that you're interested in, keep on watching. Okay, you guys, so let's get started with this video. And like I said, the title is my opinion, so it's a few things I jotted down, some things I've seen on the internet, just some things, you know, just having conversation with friends and stuff. But the topics I'm going to be talking about, the different topics I'm going to be talking about, I wrote some down, so you see me looking down. I have a notepad right here. Kevin Samuels, Tyler Perry, Keke Palmer, friendship competition, and the whole your journey, and men cheating. So yeah, let's get right into it with the first one. I'm gonna thank Kevin Samuels, and a lot of people may not agree with me, and that's fine, because hey, I say my opinion. Everybody will not agree. Everybody do not have the same opinion. Some do and some don't. But my opinion on Kevin Samuels, and the thing about it is with Kevin Samuels, even before his passing, because I really didn't watch him live. I didn't, you know, tune in every time he came on. Like, but sometime I might see a clip on the internet, or someone may send something to me and want me to look at it, and I will, and I'll voice my opinion then. But for me personally, and I'm a woman, some of the things Kevin Samuels said, he wasn't wrong. And a lot of women like, oh, he bashing women, he's saying this, he's saying that. Please understand, Kevin Samuels never called anyone. He didn't call a woman, he didn't call a man. Those people called into him. So those women took it upon themselves to call into this man's podcast. Now, you already see what he does to women and things he said. And some of the stuff, he wasn't wrong. Like, when he was like, oh, if you're over a certain age, don't think about getting married. Or if, you know, a man, the high value man wouldn't value this, all these things. Me personally, when I would hear him say them things or see a clip or something like that, I saw it just as a viewer, but Kevin Samuels was never talking to me. See, a lot of women are holding on to trauma from other situations, and they carry it. Sometimes some women, I honestly don't know if you even like black men for real. Like, cause I don't understand. So some of the things you would say, like, oh yeah, podcast culture is very, 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 like, some of them can be very nasty. Some of them do, you know, talk down on women and in women's business, and I don't understand how men is in women's business, but that's here nor there. But yeah, with the whole thing with Kevin Samuels, I honestly missed the man a little bit, you know. Just from seeing the stuff, like I said, I didn't tune into him, so I didn't know every time he posts, but just to see, you know, his content every now and then. But this whole, and it, like, when he passed, when I tell you, it was so disgusting the way some of these people almost like was rejoicing in this man's death. Like, it was sick. Like, I'm sorry. First of all, you don't know him. He doesn't know you. So off of his opinions or his outlook on certain things, you had this nasty dissertation about this man to where you would be glad that he's gone. That's something I feel like you got to seek within yourself, because it's no way Kevin Samuels' death should have done or got some of the responses that it did during that time, because I said something about it and on my snap, whatever, but disgusting. But anyway, the Kevin Samuels, that's my piece. I don't really think the man was doing such a bad job, or the things he was saying, because a lot of things, some women don't want to take accountability for their actions, some of the things they put themselves into, and yeah. But anyway, next topic. If you guys agree with me, you can comment down below. If you disagree with me, you can comment down below. Depending on what you say, you may get a response to me, you may not, because I don't go back and forth with strangers. That's my thing. I'm sorry. But another moving on, the next topic I want to talk about is Tyler Perry. I'm pretty sure if you guys are on the internet, but see, me personally, okay, let me back up. Me personally, I follow Crystal, I can't remember her last name now, but she plays on Sisters and Zatima or whatever. She has her own spinoff for Zatima, but Crystal, I think it's Highland, something, but she has her own podcast here on YouTube. It's called I think it's called Keep It Cute, Sweetie, something. But I watch her sometimes. But I did come across her video when Tyler Perry was on her show. The thing was so crazy was I talked about it. If you guys watch me and watch my vlogs, I talked about it in my vlog, right? Because I saw it when it first came out. So I talked about it in my vlog. But days later, I saw that same clip that I talked about in my vlog circulating the internet. People saying how Tyler Perry wants you to settle and he wants you to talk to somebody broke and all that stuff. No, he didn't. And another thing with the internet, people will take a piece of a clip and have their whole opinion about it, and you didn't even watch the whole thing. I watched that video in its entirety, and I watched where Tyler Perry, he said, know your worth, not your net worth. Stating, if a man doesn't make more money than you, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, he doesn't make more money than me, then so I don't want to date him. Because sometimes doing that, you can miss out on your blessing. If you're making $200,000 and your man making $150,000, you're making more money than him. Tyler Perry never said you make $200,000 and you talking to somebody who working at McDonald's. Or, I mean, but even if you think that's your thing, but he wasn't saying that. He was just saying, because he made he did an example. And see, that's something that is not circulating. He made an example. He said about Oprah and Stedman. Oprah, come on, this is Oprah, you know. So he was just saying, like, with Oprah and Stedman, how, yes, Oprah is the breadwinner, but Stedman is still can be the man that she want her to be in certain aspects. Like, does he listen to her? Does he care for her? Does he uplift her? And he was just saying how it was a scenario. He said, I can't remember exactly what they were, but it was like in a store. And of course it's Oprah, so everybody is going to crowd around her and want to see her. And he was saying how Stedman was like step back, like, you know, he was a little bit back just watching the crowd. And he was saying how some lady observed him, like watching her, like scanning the crowd. You know, he was protecting her in that time, you know. And the lady, I can't the whole thing, but you go watch the podcast. I'll link it in my description box. But he was saying how, you know, basically, and then some lady came up and was saying how, oh, that man, he loves her. Like, cause I was just watching him, how he was protecting her by just keeping his eye on her, you know, watching the crowd, because just because you could be focused on one person and somebody in the crowd could be trying to do something, but he was basically scanning the whole area, protecting her. I didn't see anything what Tyler Perry said was wrong. And sometimes some of these women, they don't think to comprehend, they think to respond. They weren't comprehending anything that man was saying, because he never, not one time did he say settle. All y'all heard what he said, oh, if he can get the light bill, let him get the light bill. And that's all y'all heard. Because if y'all don't know, celebrity or not, rich people or not, it's a lot of people out here that are married and the woman make more than a man. And the woman is paying the mortgage. And the man is paying the utilities. But see, you don't know that because nobody, that ain't none of your business. Because see, I always say, you do what works for you. If I'm in a relationship or if I'm in a marriage and I have to pay the mortgage because whatever, I'll pay the mortgage with no problem. We both live here. Like, some of y'all looking for a daddy. Y'all not looking for a partner. Y'all looking for somebody to literally take you out of your situation and just take care of you like they're your father. Come on now, y'all both live in this house. That whole 50-50, which I done said something about that before, but that whole 50-50 thing, please, man. Come, do what works for you, because I promise you, if you do what works for you and block out the internet, everything will be so beautiful. Because there's some people looking at someone's life on the internet and looking at, my man ain't doing that. Why my man ain't do? Oh, my. What? Y'all are perfectly fine. Block out the noise. Tyler Perry never said anything about settling. So if you want to listen to that podcast in its entirety, I will link it in my description box and you can go and look at it on your own spare time. And that man never said anything about settling. And if you've seen the clip or you watched the whole video or you've seen the clips on the internet, you can comment down below and tell me your views on that as well. And like I said, I don't go back and forth with strangers. So comment down below and let me know your opinions on that as well. And moving along to the next one is friends in competition with you. It's a TikTok I made like, I think a year ago. Friends in competition with you. I don't know what it is. I honestly think it's the internet. Because it's no way that I get something, right? I get a house. Oh, you got to get a house, or you start talking, you know, house thing. I get a car. Now you talking about a car thing. Like if I'm telling you something about me, oh, you got to bring up something about you, or you got to make it about you. Like, come, listen to me when I say, if you cannot be happy for people in their season, all you're doing is prolonging yours. If you cannot be happy for people in their season, all you're doing is prolonging yours, or yours may never come, because you have to be happy for people in their season. Yours will come, I promise you, but you have to put in the work. You cannot sit here and with manifestation, you manifesting something. Oh, I want this, I want that. Are you putting in the work for it? Because I want 1,000 subscribers by my year, but you know what I'm doing? I'm putting in the work. I'm putting out these videos. I'm sharing when I post to and keep advocating promoting myself, saying go watch me, you know, subscribe to my channel and all that stuff. I'm putting in the work. I'm not just sitting here want 1,000 subscribers. I put up videos in about 6 months. I don't do no engagement and none of that stuff. It's not gonna come. I have to put in the work to want it. But yeah, this friends in competition thing, I don't know. And sometimes I wonder if that's who the person is. But then you got to get out of that, because why you can't be happy for people? I call you up and tell you something exciting about me, all of a sudden it's going to be about you. Or you got to do this, or I got this old car, I got to get me a new car. I got to do this, I got to do that. Come on, man. Stop. Well, be happy for your friends. Be happy for people. Just be happy. I mean, you got to be happy for people in their season, man. Oh, because let me tell you, 2020 was definitely my season. Was my season. I mean, I had other years, but 2020 was really my season. And yeah. I've been happy for people before 2020. I've been happy for people after 2020. And don't be jealous of people when they get the things you want. Are you putting in the work for it? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Are you putting in the work for it? Are you putting in the work for it? Because if you're not putting in the work, it's not going to happen. I promise you it's not going to happen if you don't put in the work. And this to tie in with that, the friends in competition, your journey. And I saw it's a clip, I don't know where she was speaking at, but Felicia Rashad was speaking somewhere, and it's a clip that's circulating. I'm pretty sure you probably seen it, but what she was saying was your journey is your journey. Don't compare it to anyone else, and don't want what happened for somebody else to happen for you. Be focused on your own journey. And you have to enjoy the journey to appreciate the destination, because you're going to try to hurry up and get to the destination. And this is another clip with some other man too. You're going to try to hurry up and get to the destination, and you're going to look back. I'm here, but you didn't even enjoy it. Because you were too busy trying to get there. Like I'm enjoying my journey as I get to the destination. I'm appreciating every little thing that comes along with it. And you have to. You can't just not be appreciative along the way. You must give God thanks in the midst and to the destination. One step in front of the other, and enjoy it. Appreciate it. Hold on to it. Cherish it. Okay? Because you was praying for that little moment that you're in now. Once upon a time, you was praying to be right there. So recognize that. Realize that. Reflect on that. Okay? So your journey is your journey. Don't compare it to anyone else. Don't look on the internet and see somebody else doing something and you sitting here beating yourself up about it, wanting that to be you. It'll be you one day, your time, when it's your turn. Until then, continue doing what you're doing and putting in the work. Okay? And that I talk about it all the time, but I really, like, yes, make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money on the internet. You can. As far as the money aspect, I want the internet to stay. But as far as the drama, the comparisons, the breaking people down and tearing people down, that part of it, I wanted to go and not even. But then again, some people are really just living their life, and some people got something within them that is causing them to feel a certain way by looking at what someone else is displaying. Because when some people, like me personally, I love home decor. I will follow a home decor channel to the end of time. I will watch reels all day long, scrolling up, looking at DIYs, transformations. Like, that is my thing. Even when I was younger, I loved watching HGTV. HGTV was my thing. House Hunters, Flip and Fly. I mean, all those different, I watched them all and I loved it. Like, but the thing about it is with the internet, how we had these books growing up and you could see the way how houses look inside. Like, you see the chair and the coffee table, oh gosh, what's the entryway table, the credenzas, all these things, right? You used to see it in a book. You could flip pages and you saw it in a book. But now it's just right there in front of you on the internet. So sometimes some people look at these people's houses and then start looking at their space like, I wish that was my house. Or that can be your house one day. You know that, right? All you got to do is work for it. All you have to do is put in the work. And it's not going to be easy. Because a lot of people who we see on the internet, like what I'm saying, you hear on YouTube, how we see them buying all these things, going places, doing this and doing that and having this lifestyle. But we have to understand, y'all, they were at the bottom at one. We just didn't see them at the bottom. Some people saw them from the bottom onto the top, but depending on when you jumped on their journey, you didn't see them at the bottom. So you see them at the top. So seeing them at the top, you're like, oh man, that could be me. But they put in work. They put in years to be there. Like how right now I'm starting off. If anyone is here now, when I'm at the bottom, when I get to the top, then you'll be like, yeah, she bust her ass to get there. But then if somebody jump onto me in the middle or jump onto me in the end, they'll just be like, oh man, she got no, it's a journey. I promise you, it's a journey. And sometimes it's not gonna be easy, but you must put in that work. And my last one, this been going on since the beginning of time. People, oh, men cheating, men cheat. I mean, first of all, I'm not a man, so I really can't, tell you, because shit, I don't think sometimes they know. But even when it comes to the whole thing with men cheating, right? If you do get cheated on, men or women, men or a man or a woman, but I'm talking about men here, and I'm speaking to the woman here. If you've gotten cheated on, right? Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. You didn't do anything wrong. Well, some cases are different. I don't know what the hell to do. I'm speaking to a woman who, in her power, she done what she needed to do, because some women, shit, whatever. But what I'm saying is, even if you did something right, you did something wrong, at the end of the day, if you did your part, and if you did right by that person, let it go. Let it go. Do not beat yourself about it. Let's be honest. It's going to hurt, especially if you have years into something. So sometimes, when I say that, don't make it seem like, oh, you're not going to be sad. You're not going to be hurt. You will be. You're going to feel like your life got turned upside down. You will when someone betray you. But what you going to do about it? Can you change it? Because if you can't change it, put your big girl panties on and keep going. Because I saw something on the internet last week. This girl, I think it was her boyfriend, like went to some wrong apartment. I mean, beating on this girl's door, bust her window out of her apartment, got in the apartment, and it was the wrong apartment. Her man, that girl didn't even know her. That girl didn't know her man. That man was not there. And now you going to jail, and guess what that man doing? He can continue on his cheating spree. Don't ever lose yourself behind no man. And even men, don't lose yourself behind a woman. Don't do it, man, because you're going to get caught up in the law and be in jail behind them, and they're going to be out there doing what you were accusing them of doing or what you knew they were doing, but they're living their life and your ass is behind bars. Don't ever lose yourself. And listen, I know it ain't easy. It is not easy. It is not easy. But I promise you, you pray about it. You do something. Do not lose yourself to where you'll be behind bars. And if you have children, you take yourself away from your children. You take yourself away from your family over a nigga? Huh? No, ma'am. And dudes, over a bitch? No, sir. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just if you've been did right by them, let it go. And let me tell you, when you don't show your hand, that confuses them. When you don't show your hand, that confuses them. They don't know where you are. They don't know where you stand. So don't ever show your hand, because they already know, oh, you're going to react this way, so they're going to be waiting on it. Be calm. Be cool. Be collected. Let them wonder your next move. And leave the ass alone. I mean, if you want to go back and stay, that's you. Because I ain't going down nobody for going back to somebody who cheat on you. I ain't going down somebody for going back to somebody who have a baby on you. That's your business. If you can mentally handle it, do you. But if you're going to go back and leave that alone now. Don't go back and keep bringing it up, because you didn't have to come back. You choose to come back to deal with this mess, so you deal with it. You know, that's on you. I don't judge nobody. You do what you do, period. But yeah, that's my a few little topics that I've been seeing and I wrote down, because I was like, because I haven't done the Talk with Mesia in a minute, so I wanted to bring that to my channel just to tell you guys my opinions on it. You can comment down below and let me know your opinions. But again, like, your journey is your journey. You do what works for you. Don't compare yourself to no one. Don't look at these women on this internet and tear yourself down about your body, because half of that stuff people post is highlight reels. I want y'all to understand that. And some of these things that goes viral, some of them shit ain't real either. Because that McDonald's story, it came out, that was a skit. The whole internet was in an uproar. It was another one recently that wasn't real. Oh, I can't remember right now. But it was another one that went viral and it wasn't real. What was it? Oh man, I can't think right now. My mind is blank. But yeah, some of these things are skits, man. Y'all be sitting here defending people. Oh, Keke Palmer. I almost forgot Keke Palmer. When that whole situation went down with Keke Palmer, man, everybody was saying this, saying that. Oh, a man this, and da. Yeah. Y'all see, I can't remember where it was, but Keke showed up with that man. Yeah, that shit wasn't real, y'all. In my opinion, it wasn't real. Keke Palmer had an album out. Keke Palmer wanted to promote that song. Because if y'all noticed when that shit happened, Keke Palmer that was one of her songs, and that song came off an album. I think at that time it came out in like April, and that was her song. And I'm pretty sure everybody went and downloaded that song. I didn't went and look into the statistics, to the numbers and stuff like that, because I really don't care that much. But I knew that song was being played. It was her song. Keke Palmer is still with that man. They are raising that baby. They are happy, okay? And y'all on this internet was going crazy about Keke Palmer and her mess. That's why I said y'all need to mind y'all business. I know this the internet and y'all want to have, and if you put on the internet, that gives you putting in my business and I can respond to it. You are right. But sometimes your response, when it come out in the end, you look like a damn jackass. So that's why if I got something to say about anything on this internet, I call my friends, my cousins, somebody, and we gonna talk about it on this phone. You ain't gonna never catch me in nobody comments arguing somebody down about something that I know nothing about. And I don't care what was displayed to me right here on this clip. Keke Palmer and that man is happy. Raising that baby together. And y'all some dumbasses for going crazy and having all this stuff to say how, oh, he this and he that and he. Highlight reels. But anyway, if you've gotten to the end of this video, please consider if you've gotten to the end of this video and you are new, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Well, like and comment. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning and keep coming back to my videos. Like I said, I'm on the road to 1,000, and I hope I wasn't talking too fast, because sometimes when I get excited, I talk fast. But yeah, if you got to the end of the video, thank you so much. Until my next video, y'all have a good one. Bye.
Way out here having this way, and like the third me go out, take me. What? Go to the Drake. What else are they gonna